Namaste all my Hindu friends. I am Anand Rajadhyaksha. You are watching my English YouTube video channel, the Anand Rajadhyaksha podcast. Friends, at the outset, I must say that this video is somewhat controversial, or maybe the thumbnail has been controversial, which is why you have come to this video. I am saying very plainly, whatever Mr. Bhagwat has said, whatever the Sarasanga Chalak, Mr. Mohan Bhagwat has said, leave it aside. Okay. Tell me how much you are prepared to take the fight on, to continue the fight without the RSS being joined to this. Because I'll tell you the reason for my saying this. A few days ago, I was watching the popular TV show Do Tuk on Doordarshan. That is hosted by Shri Ashok Srivastava, a very well-known, competent journalist. The RSS was represented, I don't know whether it was the official representative or spokesperson or whatever. I think his name was also Ashokji. Ashok Singh or Ashok Sinha, I don't recall at the moment. But his first name was Ashok. And he was literally harassed by all other panelists into trying to explain what the Sarasanga Chalak had said. So finally, after a few minutes, he said, all that the Sarasanga Chalak wants to say is that do not take the RSS for granted. You want to take this along? Go ahead. We can't stop you. It's a demo. It's a free country. But Mr. Bhagwat feels that you should not. At least the Sangh has other business to look to, many other activities and responsibilities, and it has to devote time to that for nation building and character building. Individual character building. So its objectives are straightaway laid out, and recovering old temples and reconstructing old temples is not on the Sangh's agenda. So do not take Sangh for granted. That is what the Sarasanga Chalak means, is what I think is what Ashokji said. Fine. But I like that approach. You know why? I am a student of Sun Tzu's Art of War. Also Clausewitz and Jomini and other authors. My hobby. I am not a military man. Okay, it's my hobby. I find that we are trying to. Hindus are trying to proceed on this in a very unprofessional way, in a very unprepared manner. And my question is very simple. Forget Mr. Bhagwat. How much are you prepared to take this movement forward? Because it will cause conflict. That's bound to be. Don't say, what is the police doing, what is the army doing. They are not supposed, do not cause an issue that will involve the police and the army in a long-term feud. You take responsibility for what you want to do. The state will not side with you. If the issue breaks into violence, the primary interest of the state, any state, okay, will be to suppress the violence, then address the cause of the violence. So do not, rhetoric is of no use. Okay. Don't talk of, we are only asking for this, the reaction, what will happen. Be prepared for it. There is a word called deterrent. What does deterrent mean? Deterrent simply means that the enemy should be afraid of your reaction or your response if he makes a misadventure. Do we have a deterrent capacity? Does Hindustan, can Hindustan, I am not saying Bharat, I am not saying India, I am saying Hindustan. The term has a separate connotation when I say Hindustan. So does Hindustan have the capability to take on an internecine or civil conflict, a long-term civil conflict? So be prepared. Train, prepare, build resources for this. If this cause is dear to you, then you should prepare. That's all I would say. And today, I suggest you read The Art of War. It is available for free on the net. Download one copy and read it. You will find that every move, every item, not today, okay, items would be obsolete today, but every move is costed out. And conflict always takes a cost in terms of lives and in terms of money. Hindustan can't afford a long-term civil war. And you know, today we are in the condition that we are in because our enemies have worked upon us for 1400 years. We don't even know their names as to who has contributed to this fight against us, to this long-term war against us. I mean, we have been fighting a 1400 years war, a slow 1400 years war. The first ones to keep on, I mean, at least for 1000 years, the Muslims have worked upon us. About 250 years, the Christians have done so, British and other Christians. And the rest go to the communists, the leftists. So it's a combined effort which has brought us to these circumstances. We can't finish this off in one generation. I mean, in 10 years. This will require at least 3-4 generations. Commitment. Do you have that much of commitment? To commit your generations to this? That they should also earn wealth and also dedicate their lives to this? Please answer the question honestly. This is what is required. Okay. So, we are dealing with, I mean, sabka problem ek. So, we are dealing with a universal problem in India, and which has been strengthened at our own expense by our own people for their selfish gains. But we are at a stage that we are in. So, whether you like it or not, our liking or disliking does not affect or does not alter reality. Our work does. Work on it. I'm not saying that you should not go into this fight. We have to reclaim, we have to fight to get back what is ours. But then we understand the stage of the fight, understand how much it will take, and be prepared to fight accordingly. That's all. Otherwise, it will end in disaster for everybody. And our enemy does not care if it ends in disaster. Because see, they are geared to ruin India. I mean, their mindset says that India should be ruined. What they will do after that, that doesn't matter to them. They don't think that way. Unfortunately, we are confronted with an enemy who is both intelligent and stupid. Okay. They are just interested in ruining everything. So, all their thinking, all their planning goes only towards ruining things, not in building an alternative. I'll make further videos on similar topics. Kindly subscribe to the channel. It's a new channel. So if you subscribe, the number of subscribers increase. It encourages me to create some more videos. If you think there's a new topic or there's a new approach and you would like to keep interacting with me, please do subscribe. The subscription button is right here, just below this. And yes, please do comment and copy the link and share it with friends. I would love their comments too. Thank you very much. Jai Jai Shri Ram. Please do visit the channel often.